We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the dead. Rot in the solace in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvest for innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed. For in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world. And the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are Incarnate Paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Friday to you. Yeah, we made it through the week. Thank fucking God. Sorry about no show last night, guys. Had a problem with the Jeep. Sprung a leak in the differential. So by the time I got that home, it was just too damn late to do a show. So we're good. We're back tonight. Yeah, it's been a while since I missed 2 shows in a week, but guys, just gotta watch what I'm doing. I've been driving myself into the ground, and we all know, as we say, a little bit of self-care here and there, does good for you. So that won't happen very often, but yeah, we're back to it. Having a couple cocktails tonight. Jack and RC, of course. So cheers. We left off Wednesday night at the 33-minute mark. I haven't really gotten EVP in about 20 minutes. We've got a lot of EVPs in infirmary so far. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 EVPs in infirmary so far, which was not bad at all. Not bad. So we've got, 45 minutes left on this recorder. We're going to get through that tonight. Probably won't start a new recorder tonight. We'll see. We'll play by ear depending on what we get. Can always at least start it. Don't have to finish it. But yeah, I might do a makeup show tomorrow because I missed yesterday. Just because. So let's get started. Either that or it'll be a show Sunday. It all depends on football tomorrow because the Chiefs are playing. Ain't gonna miss that for anything. So technically, I think they're still in the area. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean that. Back to that humming, whatever the hell that is. One second here, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Did have posted something in Discord about pictures of the gear, and I promised I'd go through it. So once people start filtering in, I'm going to bring up the picture. We're going to go through it. So I had people asking what was what, so we're going to get into that. Hopefully I have some new gear soon. Need one more GoPro, so I'll need 3 more lights for the GoPro, the battery packs, and the memory cards. Definitely a lot on the table right now. Along with repairs to the Jeep, whatever that cost me. Yeah. So how was the week for everybody else? Just gotta ask. Everybody else have a great week. It's been slow at work. I left early a couple days, especially today. Had to go basically sign for the repairs on the Jeep. Beyond that, guys, it's been slow. It's been painful, but we made it through. Do have, my hands are sore for some reason too. Don't know why. Blue sweater on and a blue light. I don't like that. Let's get over to a red light. Stands out a little bit better. Kind of petty on that, I know. But yeah, interesting times at work. We had one of our technicians brings his dog in. Love the dog. But somebody in the office got a wild hair up their ass, called corporate and complained. So yeah, no more doggy come to visit us. So now for these people, I'm gonna watch and make sure they mess up. I'm gonna email corporate for everything. Actually, I'm not gonna call corporate. I'm gonna follow the chain of command. I'm gonna go to my supervisor and be like, hey, guess what? Let's have fun. Don't like causing animosity in the workplace, but at this point, I think the gloves are going to be taken off. really, really looking forward to this next investigation. I'm saying this, and I think we're not even a third of the way through this evidence. Oh my God. And I gotta see, what show are we on? I didn't even look tonight when I changed it. So I kind of feel stupid. We're on episode 63. 3 more on the next recorder, so 66, 68. We're going to hit probably 72 episodes. 73, 70, 74 episodes for night 1. Oh my God, guys. That's minimum. So I figure 75, 152, 230. 230 shows for the prison. Oh my God, guys. We have fun, though. We do. Can never complain about that. I think what we're going to do, though, is finish this recorder, finish the next one, and before we analyze the recorders that Deds and I both carried for the night, we're going to go ahead and do the execution video, or at least picking up. If we do a show tomorrow, we'll do the picking up of the equipment, the final walkthrough. I think that'd be all right. Yeah, it would definitely be all right. That Jack and RC tastes exceptionally good right now. Could be a very interesting show. I think I posted on Discord that I was going live, didn't I? Yes, I did. We do have people on, so. And Sims, holy shit. How you doing tonight, Sims? Good to see ya. Cheers. I have to pour another cocktail here. Where in the ever name of Satan's butthole have you been? We have missed you in here. That's strong. Got a migraine, but I'll be fine. Planning my big 25th birthday. We're going to one of those places where you break a lot of shit. That should be so fitting for you. I don't see anything else. Have a quarter life crisis. Do I dare ask? But the migraine, just don't look into bright light. You'll be fine. So the downside is they never called me back about the TV show. Yeah, dead end job, nothing to show for it, the usual. I feel you. I've been there. So since they never called, or never called back, the TV show that had contacted me to for Nevada State Prison, I don't even think I can tell what show it is yet. I honestly don't think I can say it just yet. Let me get permission before I tell you guys. Because I would like to tell you guys what it was for, even the fact that I didn't get it. It's like, yeah, they would have called you back that following week. They didn't. I guess they don't like the fact of my investigative style. I guess it is. I don't know. I don't like lightning investigating. I guess you're just not interested enough. You know, that's some bullshit. I don't even think you could type that with a straight face. You're probably smiling as you're typing it just to see my reaction. And tell me I'm wrong. You're like, this is going to be funny. So yeah, I'll drink to that bullshit. I really didn't type that with a straight face. See, I know my viewers better than you think. That means I have an entertaining personality. Yeah. People told me, Brent, you should write a book. You've had a fascinating life. Just some of the shit you've seen, some of the shit you've done, some of the shit you've experienced. Sit down and write a freaking book. It's like, huh. The way I grew up, some of the shit I got to see, you know, my NASCAR radio show, my country music radio show, the paranormal. Yeah, I think a book might be interesting. And just name it Get a Load of This Guy. I'm writing one that mimics my life. Don't know if I'm going to publish it though. What are you going to call the book? Batshit crazy? Sorry, had to say it. I owed that one to you. Name it Totally Fucked. FAB, fucked at birth. Oops. No, if you were going to call it Totally Fucked, that would be that police officer in Tennessee that had the gangbang with the entire force. That would be her book. The title, not the cop thing. Yeah. Oh, fucked at birth? Eh. Too negative. Nobody'd buy it. And I got that from, I forget what movie that was from. That was a Nicolas Cage movie. You depressed people would? Yeah. But I don't know if they want something to relate to remind them of how depressed they are. Just a personal observation. You're choosing to watch me over Locked Up Abroad. I appreciate that. You chose me over a TV show. And this shows you I'm interesting. I'm more interesting than a TV show. And I take that as a compliment. I take that as a compliment. So one of the guys I work with, I kind of made a joke to him. He's a rapper. He's an aspiring rapper. He helps a lot of artists. Knows a lot of artists. He's actually related to Warren G. I told him we should do a horror rap video for the intro to this show, or for at least the commercial. Do a 30-second rap video commercial or a rap video intro. He was like, dude, you're serious. It's like, I got ideas for titles already. I got some shit strolling around in that head of mine that's like, talk to him about it, he's like, dude, you're sick. He goes, it fucking works. So let me see if I can find this for you guys. I want you to watch it. I gotta hopefully get this before it, okay. I'm gonna put this in chat. When you get a chance, watch it. Like I said, I work with this guy, very talented. The clips from this are from is from a horror movie. So I can't show it on the show. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get hit with the TOS. So when you get a chance, check that out. Let me know what you think. And his name's Shaw Monster. I know his kids are probably watching. If not, when they do, special shout out to them. So, Shaw Monster, brother, what's up if you're watching? Cheers. I came up with an idea for the rap video, since it's Shaw Monster, Monsters in the Dark. And he kind of looked at me and goes, dude, that's hard. It's like, it just came off the top of my head. And related to the show because we're paranormal. Monsters in the Dark. We're not looking for monsters, of course, but, people think spirits are monsters. They're not. But it's kind of that play on words. It's that play on frickin' words. And it gets in people's heads. It's shit like that gets in people's heads and just makes it stick. You like your new emote spicy? It's been up for a while. That's basically for the beans. Whenever you guys have me do the beans or the hot sauce. And Sims, you have not been here for the hot sauces. Or have you? I saw the package once. Okay. We have just a few. We have what I did 5. We have. I've done 5 hot sauce challenges. I said it's $20, and basically I'll bring up a randomizer So now it'd be 1 through 20. You pick a number 1 through 10. You renewed the sub, and it didn't send it to you. When'd you renew it? When'd you renew it? I'm not even showing it on my Streamlabs. Your subscription was just over a month ago.
I am right behind you.
Thank you, Sims. That one caught me off guard because I was reading. Thank you. Yeah, last one I have from you is a month ago. Yeah, your last sub was a month ago. Because alerts are on. Huh. My last alert was 4 days ago.
I'm rapidly becoming a big underground success in this town.
There you go. There it is. All right. There we go. Let's get this out of the way. All right, let's do the dirty. Where are we at? Spin the wheel. Hold on, let me get the beans out. You get 2 spins, like always. Here's 1. I eat 2. Remember?
And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, let's see the nominations, shall we? I'll be right back.
There's 1.
And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, let's see the nominations, shall we? I'll be right back.
Double Reaper, you bitch. There you go. Okay, that's spicy. Oh, my stash for my birthday says birthday bitch. Yeah, that's funny. And that's spicy. Ooh, is that spicy. Back to the audio. Thank you again, Sims. I was kind of hoping David would stop in. He was, let me pause this. He was actually asking about the gear. So, go ahead and, love you too, Sims. Love you too. So, like I said, David was asking in Discord about the gear. Everybody knows the H1Ns. Anybody who donates one gets their screen name on them. So when I use it on the investigation, you get to hear your screen name called on the investigation. For example, The red one is Sims. So this is Sims recorder being left in execution, night 1, Nevada State Prison, being left on the execution chamber door. Set it down, leave it all night. So whoever donates enough for the recorder gets to hear their name called for the investigation all 3 nights. Tascam, one of my original recorders. Go over 2 more to the H4n Pro edition last year. Speak the devil and he shall appear. Yes. Just the Lumix simple point and shoot camera. The 2 right here, the H3 VRs. Binaural sound. So if you see the girls doing the binaural ear, the ASMR ears, this is just a condensed version of that microphone. MDS actually donated enough for one here about 3 months ago. Eddie Plus, probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Picks up vibration, temperature, humidity, EMF, all that fun stuff. The Pentax KS2 full spectrum camera. Probably my most expensive piece of equipment. Excuse me, those beans. Ooh. That camera costs $880. The 2 Ptex, that's infrared strobes. So basically, strobe lights. You go into a dance hall, you see the strobes going. Same principle goes for the paranormal. You get those strobes going, you're going to get that staggered motion if a spirit's coming across the frame. Shit. Spirit box, I've explained that many times. JBL speaker to attach to the speaker box, and basically 3 GoPros. 3 freaking GoPros. Probably gonna get 1 more for the investigation. Getting them pretty cheap on eBay. So the GoPro Hero 8s will be the stationary cameras, and the Hero 10 will be the one I carry. Actually, Sims, you don't see them. The infrared is a different spectrum than the eye can see. The only way you're going to see them is if you look at the camera screen, and it's purple. So you would be 100% fine. I'll bring up a video here in a second. Yeah, I'll show you here in a second. Then what am I forgetting? Oh yeah, the Rode. It's just a microphone to help with the GoPro, because the GoPro mics suck ass. So yeah, there's a lot of equipment here. A lot of equipment. Let's get back to this, and I'll see if I can find that video real quick. Yeah, thanks, Sims. It's an amazing collection. It really is. See if I can find it. Okay, I gotta go back. Was it you that just came up and turned off my camera? This is the Pentax KS2. You can see the flash, but you're only seeing it through the screen. If you're looking out, you're just seeing the light. You're seeing darkness. Get a full spectrum camera. Don't go IR. Get the IR lights. Get IR lights from either Ptech or Deadlight. Preferably Deadlight. They're more expensive, but they are about the best in the field. So this is what you're seeing basically through the camera screen, not as if you're looking. If you're looking straight ahead, you're not going to see that. And Sims, that's not even all my gear. That's only the gear that I use. But if you want a good full spectrum camera, be ready for the money. Be ready to shell out the cash. Don't just get one off eBay. And I'll show you what I mean here. I'm gonna give these guys some free fucking advertising. Why? Because I can. Now, I'm going to advertise for these guys just because I can. Spencer's Cameras. You're not going to find anything better. They do it in a clean room. And there's your price. $840. It's an inexpensive one. Use it for other stuff. If you're gonna use it for other stuff, then yeah. But I would suggest going with something that's done professionally converted. That way you're not gonna have any issues. A lot of these hack jobs, they might not work for a long time. But if you just want to get it to get you by, I understand. Not everybody can just shell out $800 fucking dollars. That's a lot of frickin' money. But that they also do astral conversions for astral photography. They do IR, full spectrum. They customize cameras in clean rooms for basically all occasions. They're not paying me to say this. This is just my experience with them. But then again, $800 really is not it's not a lot for a great camera. I've seen people spend thousands, especially for just a lens. But, to each his own. People are going to use what they want to use, and I have nothing against that. I just share everything that I've learned. IR cameras, full spectrum cameras are fun. Nikon or camera, since you have a DSLR. Okay, if you're going to go, let's do this. Let me get this back up here real quick. You want Nikon? Okay. What would you prefer, Nikon or Canon? What would you prefer, the Nikon or the Canon? That's A lot of people get very specific when they get into the bodies. Let's just go down to Nikon. Wow. There's a Nikon D780, $2,650. $2,650 is a pretty good chunk of change. You can go with Canon. Okay. There's a Canon EOS 50D body only with the IR for $800. $800 with the conversion. So if you want to peruse the site, there's a link for you. Definitely not bad. Not a bad price. But yeah, remember, you know as well as I do, you get into cameras, you get what you pay for. Probably not going to get much left on this recorder. But like I said, we're sitting at 183 EVPs with that's 183 with 3 recorders to go. Definitely not bad. But yeah, they just released a new type of Zoom H1N. So the price of the old Zoom H1Ns dropped. There's a new Zoom H1N out. It's $120. All the other Zooms, the Zoom H1Ns that you saw in the pictures, they dropped down to $80 a piece. So they're actually $30 cheaper now. Which I had no idea that was coming. Get a conversion for your camera. Spencer's will do it. Spencer's will do it in a clean room. Contact them and see if you can mail it to them and have them do it. Have them give you a price. I'm sure it probably won't be too bad. But yeah, just remember on those that IR filter that goes over your lens, very sensitive piece of glass. If you screw that up, you could break the whole camera. So it's pay to have it done for sure. I think we're dead for the rest of the. Just as I said that. And there's something. We might actually get something tonight. Okay, that is a voice. This is a voice. Let's see what we can do with it. Okay, something, I'm lost. Okay, shit. This is going to be a tough one. This is definitely going to be a tough one. Where am I? I'm lost. There's an EVP, guys. We got one. Yeah, it's kind of sad. It is. Yeah, it's where am I? I'm lost. I don't know. Could mean several different things. And another for the meter. That is EVP 184. Okay, I want to try just a little bit more. We've already saved it. A little bit too warbly for me to save, but we've already got it saved. Where am I? I'm lost. So we're good. We got one.
2 in the box.
I got enough for one more drink. Nothing like a Jack and Coke while trying to find paranormal evidence. Honestly glad nobody was here to do the hot sauce to me tonight. That's us in the background. At least I hope it is. We'll know right in here. If not, we'll go back. Yep, it was.
This is my judgment. I told you, dude. You're gonna be addicted. No, I know you was cool as hell. You should almost be dead.
Yeah, it's almost dead. It's got about an hour and 14 minutes, or an hour 15 minutes on it. All right, end the record.
So we're at the end of Dead's task cam, night 1 infirmary. Let's get this. No, I don't want to save it. So we have finished with that, which is good. Let's get this deleted. So we have 3 recorders left. All right. Let's get this semi-loaded. Okay, that loaded right up. Give me a second, guys. I got to get some shit squared away. Where's that at? Okay. So we're at this one. We're going to need to bump this up about 20. Because the volume on it kind of screwed up. Drag through and see where we got anything at all. I don't know. There's some areas with some questionable evidence. We're not going to make it that far. When you pick up your recorders, you could ask if anyone has something to say before you give them a chance to react to you being there. Yeah. I usually thank, that was Dead's recorder. Usually I do thank him. Just because, yeah. But yeah, you're right. All right, let's get on to the new recorder. This is my Tascam. And I apologize for the low level of audio. All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Night 1, Nevada State Prison, Visit 3. This is cell B9, Neil Pitney's cell. Okay, this might be too low to hear. I'm trying not to distort this too much, but I might not have a choice. This is going to be a quick recorder, I can tell. And Deads, we just finished your Tascam. Loaded mine up that we left up in B9. The audio is all jacked on it. The audio is completely jacked. So night 1 on this recorder might be a bust. And remember, I warned you guys about this. Yeah, and this is already amplified like 50 decibels. So we're not seeing a lot. I honestly think this one's going to be a bust. This is one of the ones, like I said, I screwed up on. I didn't check the audio levels like I should have. Yeah. I think this is going to be my screw up. But we had one other recorder like this, and this was explicit 2 that I hit record and it didn't record anything. So if this is a case, we might be jumping onto, well, either Dead's recorder that he carried all night or the recorder that I carried. The recorder that I carried, yeah, only got about 2 hours of audio. Yeah, this recorder is going to be a bust. Yours and mine. My H3VR and your Portacapture that we both carried, and we are at 184 EVPs. And you guys could see this is flatlined. I'm not making this up. I'm just flat out not making this up. Car on the highway. We are going to do this section though. We are going to do this. I don't know if that was Chris, because I know Chris was with us for part of the investigation. We're an hour 40 in, 5, that'd be 6 o'clock. I'm not sure if I can let you know when it gets closer. Hopefully you can. I need to know by May. by like May. Now, Deds, this is Chris, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. So you can actually see how hard it's going to be to get evidence out of here. But I have an idea here. Since that works so well, what I want to do is do this. I'm going to go in and denoise. That seemed to help. Yeah, that wasn't anything. I noticed that, David. Okay, that flat out takes everything out. Holy shit. That literally takes everything out. I don't know. That's weird.
This is our Black Widow door.
Yeah, we walked through here. We walked. There's a recorder in here.
No, I
Sounds weird when you take the noise out, doesn't it?
Oh, look at the red right there. It is. Oh, looks like a kid. Look at the one in here. Look at this. Look at the sheet in there. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I have to look at this here.
All I did was amplify and denoise, and it took all the white noise completely out. It's never done it like this before.
There's one that's like 3 or 4 times that big in the 11. Oh,
Look, there's one right here.
oh, the last time that anybody cleaned in here for starlight purposes was Jason and I. It was a few county weekend last year.
No, they got clean.
Yes, it's Chris and Susan.
Yeah. All of
Those
this.
are the same way. I left them last year.
Oh, well, they said they cleaned all this up.
They did not. Because Jason and I both left them because we thought it would be hilarious.
Okay.
Now, guys, you remember when I made fun of all the echo boxes? This is what it sounds like through an echo box. It removes all the noise, all the static, and you're getting that hollow, echoey voice. So if you guys want to know what an echo box sounds like, this is 100% echo box material.
You're gonna clean this?
We'll give you just a bit of spike, but nothing's pushing on my head like it did before.
Man. Yeah, my head's going crazy.
I'm getting a spiky, but not the
Yeah.
first before. It's insane walking here.
Nearly tested that pup off the bed. Nearly yeeted. Oh my God. That's funny. Poor doggy. Yeah, this is a bum. This is a bum recorder. It really is. I'm sorry, guys. This is a bum fucking recorder. There's literally nothing. I'm just about to do the knock. Beat you to it. So yeah, guys, I apologize. This recorder is going to be probably bupkis. So we got that's done. Let's see what happens on the others. Bring them up. I don't have to play them. Might have to, just to confirm. We can always just go through them real quick. No, I don't want 220. I don't want to blow out my own eardrums. Let's see where we're at, guys. Okay, yeah, that ain't gonna, that flat out is not enough. That might do it. So guys, go ahead and turn up your audio here. We might be okay here. And David, now I know to expect it. Never, never give me your tells. Because I just turn around and...
I am Lucifer.
We do have some sections in here to analyze. They're not quiet, which is good. So, section 1 was a bust. We can agree on this much. Section 2 might be active. Neil Pitney. Neil Pitney. Is that me? That's me. That's me. Never mind. Neil Pitney. It is. Got the recorder there. It is recording. Let's make sure. It is recording. We still got a full 3 bars. Mr. Pitney, are you here with us, sir? Last year when I was here, 1 year ago tonight, my friend Chris was laying down on your bunk. You affected him. Okay, before we go any further, for those that weren't here last year, you just heard me say my friend Chris laid down on your bunk. Chris likes to provoke. But when I say provoke, he likes to provoke. As I said, Neil Pitney died of a heroin overdose in his cell. Chris lay down in his bunk and started getting the feeling of overdosing. And he was doing it to call him out. Show me what you felt. I don't agree with it. I think that's when I kind of walked out a little bit and said, I don't want to be. I recorded him. Yeah, we didn't provoke though. We didn't provoke. We antagonized. There's a difference. We didn't say, "Oh, come out and get us. Come out and get us." We made fun of the fact that he killed his mother. You know what they say? Deeper kin, deeper in. Did you fuck the throat hole? Which hole was tighter? We were doing shit like that. We were getting raunchy with it. And once we get to night 3, you'll understand better. We kind of went off the deep end just a tad. And by tad, I mean by a country fucking mile. We didn't go off course a tad. It was a country fucking mile. We super spicy. It was saucy. It was spicy. Like he was. So yeah, just backtrack. He kept like grabbing his arm like he was injecting, and he started shaking like that overdose shake, and that's what was happening to Chris. So we're trying to figure out what was happening to him while investigating, and now this last year, I'm trying to figure out if that was Neil showing him what happened to him. My friend Chris was laying down on your bunk. You affected him. Like he was getting ready to inject himself with heroin. Were you showing him this is where you died and that's when you died, injecting yourself? Now, I really want to know, and I know it's a little gross for the viewers, why is this toilet still wet? It looks like somebody just took a piss in there. You can see for yourself, Joe. It looks like fresh piss.
It does look like fresh piss.
And nobody uses these bathrooms. They haven't been in service for years. 2012 when the prison closed. Investigators don't come in here to use the bathroom.
It's been 10 years.
You can see the crystals in the bottom. Nobody could do that. And even if they did, it would be dry. Yeah, anybody knows. It's going to dry up. On the first night, there was only 7 investigators in the prison. 5, not counting Deds and I. And that was the Deaf Paranormal team. I don't think they made it up the hill when they investigated. I think we were the only ones allowed up there. So, how does fresh piss get into a toilet? For one, it's going to stink. After a couple days, it's going to smell like stale piss in there. It looked fresh. It was like I couldn't figure this out. I'm racking in my brain trying to They concentrated on the main complex. Thank you. It's different to go up the hill. It's a whole nother set of energy, and it's a whole lot, I don't want to say heavier, but it's a whole lot more, like he said, concentrated on the main complex. It's more of a concentrated energy up in 12. It's intense to the fact that it's a newer energy. You get down into the main complex, it's pulling you every which way possible. It is very draining. Take the worst hangover from alcohol you've ever had. Take away the headache, and that's what your body feels like. You feel like the floor of a freaking taxi cab. So, focusing on this, yeah, we went on for a couple minutes about this, trying to debunk it. But yes, I know they put these gels in the bottom of the toilet, or these chemicals, to keep the toilet from backing up over time, which plumbing tends to do when it's not used for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So I know they put something in there to keep that from happening, but when it looks fresh.
Within a
Paranormal
couple
House.
of hours.
Yeah, you drained.
I hate saying it like this, but is that you, Mr. Pitney? Is this a pot of ghost piss?
Yes, I went there. Is this a pot of ghost piss? Who in their right mind says shit like that? This guy. But Paranormal Hangover was freaking crazy. You sleep well, but you feel completely drained. You wake up feeling dirty. You feel like you wake up like with the worst one-night stand you ever had. You just want to crawl into the shower like Jim Carrey did with Lois Einhorn in the shower, and you just see you're just in the shower curled up. It's like that's how you kind of feel the next day.
That's my stomach. That's my stomach. Now my stomach's going a little right. Is that you here in the cell with us right now? Now my friend Joe sitting here in your bunk. Does that make you upset that he's in your bunk? We are not here to kick you out of your cell, trust me. We don't want to stay in a cell where somebody overdosed and died.
Pause. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come after you, Deds. And notice I didn't laugh. I knew where Brent was going with his line of questioning. He watched the show way too much to know that my questions sometimes are going to come completely out of left field. My comments are going to be there just to provoke a response. They're not going to be negative questions, negative comments. They're going to be comments to entice a response. No matter how funny, how perverted, or how far out of left field they are, they're only intended to bring them out to get their trust. It's nothing ever against the spirits. It never is. It never will be. But night 3, you guys are going to see. You guys are going to see when I really kind of turn on the afterburners with Neil Pitney. Dez and I both had a couple back and forth questions, or back and forth slight-handed comments about Neil Pitney. Or you used to share the level of depravity. I'm going to go with that. We share a level of depravity. And I wish I had quotes set up to save this. I wish I had quotes set up for this. So just so I can do this. And Dead saying either that or I share the level of depravity and recognize a kindred spirit. No pun intended. Yes. And that's freaking, well, it didn't clip it. Yeah, it clipped it. So this is what we do on investigations. Just to kind of break up the monotony of it all. Because you're you're energized, but you're not sure if you're getting responses, and you just want things to turn around a little bit. So you start with a sleight of hand comments and just see where it freaking goes from there. And I'm sure there's some shit here.
How did you get the heroin and the syringe in here? What the fuck was that? How did you get the heroin and the syringe in here?
And believe me, you hearing that bump? It was 10 times louder standing in that cell. So I have this amplified probably 40 decibels. And you're barely hearing it. We heard this like it was standing right next to us.
How did you get the heroin and the syringe in here? What the fuck was that? Oh. You okay?
What's that? Was that a spider web?
Yeah, it's a spider web.
That's pretty crazy.
The fresh piss is what's.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Alright, I heard somebody do a lot of clack out here. You guys need to come forward, identify yourselves, admit to it. I'll put you on lockdown. I have the power to do it. There's a little bit of reverb, but not enough. And that's me stomping, guys. The echo has been dampened in here, I don't know why. So again, there was a complete sound void in Block A and Block D. There was complete lack of echo. We're standing there stomping. David, there's a sound void in 2 of the blocks in 12. A and D, we were stomping on the ground and getting 0 echo. And we went to A, B, C, and D and the hallway and stomped. Those 2 areas were the only thing where there was no echo whatsoever. And try to figure that out surrounded by steel and concrete. It's like when you bounce a basketball on the court and you get that reverb, that echo, that pop off a rubber-soled shoe. We weren't getting anything in there. As soon as you hear that, it dissipated. Nothing echoed off the walls. I still can't explain it to this day. A complete sound void, which Susan had a point. Is that a vortex in there? Is that a vortex in A and D? It's possible.
Overdose here, 1986.
Oh, the Whispers? Probably right there then. That's Dead's. That's Dead's.
There's a little bit of reverb, but not enough. And that's me stomping, guys. The echo has been dampened in here, I don't know why. And that's me stomping, guys. The echo has been dampened in here. The echo has been dampened in here. I don't know why. McNeil Pitney overdose here, 1986. Huh? There's water in there? Yeah. Because that one needs, this one bothers me. The fact that it looks like there was actual fresh piss in this toilet.
Not the Dead's Whisper we're looking for, right?
Investigators don't do that. Anybody who knows anything about liquid with any half a brain, you know that once you do your business, that it dries up within a couple of hours. That is fresh, and it's yellow. So we've got something here, guys. Yeah, I think they might have the crystals in them too.
And you can still hear my voice. We're probably 20 or 30 feet at least away from the recorders. You're hearing my voice like it's in the same room. Dead's and I's voices both carry, which is what I actually told them to kind of watch out for.
That looks like fresh shit though too. Oh, that's crystals. That's the I think they put that in there to keep the smell down from the water backing up. But that one, Pitney's is strange. So, Mr. Pitney and any of you other gentlemen, we will be back later in the evening and over the next 2 nights. So, thank you for speaking with us.
We're talking about the writing on the wall. Past couple years, they had in that cell block, one of the prisoners ended up being like right across from Pitney, wrote on the walls of who was who in the cell block. And it was actually kind of creepy. We'll get to the video on that when we get to night 3. Don't really want to ruin it, but you're seeing, what do we got here? Let's find out. Okay, let's get to this part. Yeah, he had a full itinerary. Cool dude, stone cold killer, gay dude, and just derogatory terms. Stone Cold Killer was probably one of the one of the creepiest. Yeah. Snitch. Yeah, just some really weird descriptions of other prisoners. Like I said, the downside is this recorder, the volume jacked up on it pretty bad. So we're gonna try to go through some of it, and at least let me do some vocal enhancing, and see if we can bring this up a little bit. Then we'll go through a couple more of these little sections. Then we're gonna call it a night. I really want to keep going tonight. I've got the drive for it. I just don't have the energy. I'm a little on the tired side, but I wish I could go for a while longer. Hold on a second. Let's get back into this part. Okay, that's nothing. And after like I said, I missed the show last night
Different cell block too.
because the Jeep went
I
down.
don't honestly remember. Get a good view of the graffiti. Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on the wall. That's funny. Shrek.
I don't know if that's an EVP or that is Echo.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on the wall. That's funny. Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on
Now
the
I know
wall.
that's not deads for a fact. It's way too deep.
Somebody
Not
put
good.
Irish Spring labels up on the wall. That's funny. Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on the wall. That's funny. Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on the wall.
So I think we finally got an EVP out of this. That's
Somebody
way
put
too deep
Irish
to be
Spring
either one of
labels up
us.
on the wall. That's funny.
So yeah, there's an EVP. Not good. It's not a good EVP. It says not good, and it's not a good EVP. It's just an EVP. Let's get this saved. And another one for the meter. That is officially 185 for the prison. We're at 185 with 2 recorders to go. Actually, 2.5.
Somebody put Irish Spring labels up on the wall. That's funny. Shrek. Wait. Shrek, was that your freaking gang name? Because if it was pretty shitty. Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? 28th Street. If it was pretty shitty. Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? 28th.
What the hell is that? There's a weird sound. I don't know if I can count that as evidence, though. It's not definitive enough to...
Because if it was pretty shitty. Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? Shrek, was that your freaking gang name? Because if it was pretty shitty.
I remember saying this. He had Shrek written on the wall, and I asked him if Shrek was his gang name. I remember this.
Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? Shrek, was that your freaking gang name? Because if it was pretty shitty. Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? Shrek, was that your...
That is weird. Everybody, come on, please. What are your ideas here? In chat, please. I need some help here. Hear that whoosh. It's like, okay. Just after I got through making fun of somebody writing Shrek on the wall, we get a whoosh.
Freaking gang. But as if it was pretty shitty. Can't come up with a better name than Shrek. What was wrong with you? Shrek, was that your freaking gang name? But as if it was pretty shitty.
Downside of this, we can't count it. As weird as it is, as unique a sound as this is. It's just an echo. I can't count this. I just can't count this. It goes against my better judgment, but
28th Street. That's the outro?
hold on a sec. That is 100% echo from a bat, but we didn't see any bats in there. At least that we didn't see. I got to put some vocal enhancer here. Tell him next time no swooshing. David, you can come out and tell him. You can come out and join the investigations and be like, hey, no swooshing. This is going to mess up our show. No swooshing. You're going to fuck up our evidence. I say no. And they're just going to go, swoosh. There's our next EVP. I'm glad Lingering Souls will be back too. I think this is Get Me Out, not He's a Cock. We all know what's on Sim's mind because she's watching me on camera. Ooh, did I really go there? Oops, did I say that out loud? Now, are we in agreement? Get me out. Sims, I simply said you clean up well. I didn't say I want to bend you over like Red Rover. I just said you clean up well. I didn't say I wanted to bang you like the prom queen. So let's just behave here. You clean up nice. Are we in agreement, though? Get me out. Okay, so we're agreement. And another. We're not over in the UK. He's not saying you're a cunt. But you know what? Not saying I'm wrong. I can go back after the show and listen. We have had EVPs that you guys have gotten right that I was wrong about, that I went back after the show and heard what you guys were thinking and it was right. It's possible. But being this was closed, this cell block was closed in 12. Is it possible he's a cunt? Yeah, it's possible. So I'm not going to discredit it. I just don't think we're in the UK.
So we have 18th Street and 28th Street right next to each other themselves. That had to be interesting. I don't know what the TV was. Might have been the other cell block. Lockdown laundry schedule. I'm sorry, I gotta make.
Okay, here it comes. I posted the video on this one on several media outlets. This is where Brent was afraid he was going to get into trouble for what he said.
Joke. Monday, Wednesday, whites only. Monday, Wednesday, whites only. Monday, Wednesday, whites only. I'm sorry. Actually, bad joke, guys. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. Attention foreign national inmates. Wait a minute, am I the only one that finds trouble with this one? You know what I'm going with this. Foreign national inmates probably don't speak English and they don't read English, but it's printed in English. Hopefully I'm not the one about that, guys. Alright guys,
Oh, yeah.
We're going to let you be for a while. We're going to run down to the office and take a break. You get some water and some nourishment. We will be back. So please don't be shy when we come back a second time. Thank you for speaking with us and making yourselves known, guys. It's been fun. Not a lot.
That wasn't even that bad, Sims. Is that saying whose office?
Not a lot.
We're going down to the office? Whose office?
Thank you for speaking with us and making yourselves known, guys. It's been fun. So please don't be shy when we come back a second time. Guys, we're going to let you be for a while. We're going to run down to the office and take a break.
Okay, whose office? Let's get that saved. And that's 2246 overall. That is EVP 187 for the prison. Holy shit, we're getting up there. Sims, it's always a pleasure to have you here. You bring a lot to the chat. You bring a lot to this community. And it's always appreciated. You got to make it a mainstay. I think we're going to get one more before the show ends. I'm not going to get away from this, am I? Yeah, that's an EVP. We just got to figure out what it says. Make you blush. Crap. Don't make me laugh. Yeah, don't go. Wow. Wow, yeah, don't go. Ooh, holy shit, is that saucy. Good ears, guys. You guys got that one before me. Is that one before we heard audibly and commented? Let's find out. Let's go about that far. We're going to have to vocal enhance and enhance this a lot. Remember where this recorder's volume was turned way down. I don't know how. So anything's possible at this point. Let's find out. Effects, denoise, apply. Let's see. I think that was night 3. Yeah, we're too far away to. We're way too far away to determine that one. Guys, we ended up with 4 EVPs tonight. Not good. Get Me Out. Whose Office? And Yeah, Don't Go. I thought this recorder was going to be a flop because the audio was so far down. We're going to have to pay very close attention to this, the rest of part 2, part 3, and part 4. We're really going to have to watch this and kind of break it down. Yeah, it's going to sound like an echo box, but I don't think we mind at this point. We've got some substantial freaking EVPs, up to 188, 12 away from 200 on night 1 with 2.5 recorders to go. Guys, we're freaking killing it. We are freaking killing in this investigation. And just remember, night 1's comments were mediocre compared to 2 and 3. 3 is like Comedy Central. We're going in throwing jabs at these spirits. It's like we're going no holds barred. I think for what, about 30 or 40 minutes in Neil Pitney's cell, Deds and I just went back and forth. It's like dad joke central. It's going to be fun, guys. We got a long way to go. We got another at least 8 or 9 shows to go to finish up night 1. After the show tonight, I'm going to see about getting some video together. When we did the walkthrough to pick up the gear. As I said, I'm going to save execution for the very end. Recorder, I think we're going to do mine since it's only like 2 hours. We're going to save yours for last. Because night 1 was just fucked on my recorder for some reason. We're going to get through it all anyway. Yours was a little bit further away from me. Like I said, I had mine right next to me. Yours being further away, you have a better chance to gauge my surroundings. So if you got something, it's going to be in my surroundings instead of yours. So yeah, we're going to do my H3 VR next, and your the porta capture, was it, last. We've got a long way to go, guys, but we're doing good. At this point, we're going to hit 700 EVPs at least. And when we started, I said about 780 to 800, I think. If we get in the 700 range, we're going to do good. Remember, first investigation, 436, 2 nights. Second investigation, 469, 2 nights. 2.5 recorders to go. We're at 188. So we need about 35 more EVPs to remain on average. Excitement level dangerously high. You ain't shitting. You ain't bullshitting. I am so excited for the rest of these, 2.5 recorders. The fact, and plus the video, remember, we still got video to go. There's probably 40 pieces of evidence on video alone. So just add another 40 just to start. for video. Because every 2 or 3 seconds, we were getting responses on video. Well, for night 3. Night 1, I don't really remember, but we had some. So for night 3, it's going to be at least 40 more. We got a long way to go, guys, and I thank you for being here. Tonight started off kind of slow. Section 1, we got shit. Section 2, we're there. We are there. So, anyways, guys, I truly thank you for being here tonight, spending 2 hours of your life analyzing paranormal evidence. Hit and miss tonight. We got more toward the end. And Dead said it best, it's going to get insane and excitement level dangerously high. According to Sims, and David is right, it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are an amazing community. I thank you so much for being here. I'm going to try to do a show tomorrow. If not, it'll definitely be Sunday with some video from picking up the gear. You guys have a great night. God bless, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks again.